All right, guys, what's good? Welcome to Hip Hop News Buzz. We appreciate you guys coming to check us out and like and subscribe. We're going to definitely hit you with a dope story that we found out today. You know, it's going down for that little rapper named Blueface. And he's a cool kid because I remember he took a picture with my son at the airport. So I kind of was a fan of him after that moment. I heard of his music, but I wasn't a fan. But I saw he took time to take a picture with my kid at the airport, and I said that was some bold stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the recording artist Blueface lost a defamation case that he had in 2024. You know what I'm saying? But he has allegedly not paid up. You know what I'm saying? So the people that's suing him is trying to make him give the money up from his royalties. And that's really one of those money runs that you got to be careful of because he actually became very successful in the rap game. And now people are going to come after that. So apparently, Jackie Martinez, she won $123,243 default judgment against him in April 2024. So basically, he had a beef with her boyfriend or baby daddy, Soldier Boy, and this is his baby mother, and Soldier Boy's baby mother, and she want to get this money, so she's asking the judge to pay her the 123,000 from his BMI music and ASCAP music royalties. So it's like, whoa. So they trying to make sure that she get the money out of those accounts, which come in every few months, you know, so it's like an accumulation of money. So Martinez sued for 10 million in damages, but she was just awarded 123,000. 100,000 in economic damages, 18,000 in special damages, 3,000 in attorney damages, and 2,000 in costs. So she sued Blueface after he released a series of posts on social media while in an online flu with Soldier Boy. They back and forth. He claimed that he slept with Martinez the day before her baby shower, which Soldier Boy attended that baby shower. So, but Martinez admitted to having sex with Blueface in 2018, but stated that they hadn't slept with each other since. So in 2023, December, her lawsuit continued. She says she continues to suffer from emotional distress due to the online activity, depression, anxiety, panic attacks, crying spells, fear, anger. Man, this is crazy. Insomnia, nausea, headaches, lack of appetite. So this is where he finds himself now. He's already locked up. You know, he's doing a 4 or 5 year bid for a time. He already got caught up in a fine. He actually has been in, excuse me, for a few months. I mean, a few years. And they saying he had a probation violation case from a case he had in 2024. So he got a 4 year sentence. He's in North Kern State Prison. So it's like, damn, man, now you done set up there. He got a default judgment. Default means he didn't show up in court. He didn't even come and protest it. He didn't say nothing. He just sat back and let this case play out. Now, what about his money? Now, when you locked up, you got money still in your bank account, but you need that money to survive in jail. You need that money to pay bills, light bill, gas bill, or whatever. I don't know how hard he went in the rap game if his fan base still sustains this long, and how much longer will he sustain, and how much longer do we got to do at all that stuff to get back into the rap industry. But that 123,000, all it takes is for that judge to say yes. And this is around Christmas. This is how smart his lawyer is. They bringing this case in around Christmas time, so the judge got a nice little feeling in her heart. It's December 9th. Christmas is in like 2 more weeks, so you feeling really good. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grant this because she came to court, and he's disrespecting the court by never showing up. And now he's in prison. He can't show up. So if he send a lawyer in there to fight on his behalf, that's going to be all kind of money just paying for that lawyer to show up to fight for you. And if that lawyer does show up, is he going to fight for you in a way where that judge is going to actually say, okay, cool, we're going to go on his behalf because you never showed up. And what if you go in there trying to claim, yo, he never showed up, Your Honor, and the judge like, that's not no excuse. I don't want to hear that. He supposed to been here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? He didn't show up. You supposed to been here. Now you not here, or we supposed to care that you in jail? I don't care. And now he's sitting back like, oh no. So I guess that means he just gonna have to keep fighting and try to find himself a little exit, you know what I'm saying, out of jail so he can get back to that money, because that's a lot of money he had to leave on the table and get to a stranger chick that he barely know, you know, and only use why she sue him because they got that defamation stuff that you can utilize against somebody if they say something and then it affects you financially or affects you mentally. She was able to really utilize that in her behalf against him. You know what I'm saying? And the lawyers know how to put that together. You know what I'm saying? So the lawyers don't have no problem with actually, you know what I'm saying, smoking you when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful of what you're saying about other folks, because that now look like he gonna be sitting in there and giving up $130,000 to some lawyer over some dumb crap that he said about a girl that ain't even a girl he with. Like he don't even touch her. She got a whole man, Souljah boy, and he's sitting back like, if we get 130,000, give me 30,000 of that. And you know what I mean, that because I basically had the beef with him, so we basically got a free 130K. You know what I'm saying? He got the fees already in there to pay for the lawyers, so you know they giving the lawyers like about 5,000, 6,000. That's it. The rest of the money is all ours. You know, I'm like, man, so she at least walking away with a smooth 100,000 plus another 18,000 on top of that. So she, you know, she probably spent $10,000 from that 130, and then the rest is hers. You know what I'm saying? And that's free money. That's the thing about that. That's literally free money. She don't have to do nothing. She ain't got to go to work. She ain't got to get up. She can take that money, put it in the bank. She can take it and invest. You know, and he's sitting back crying because remember, default judgment means even if you don't show up, the judge is going to make that ruling, and then her lawyers is going to keep coming back until the judge say, yeah, since he didn't show up and he doesn't, they call it respecting the court. Since he don't respect the court, then we're going to go ahead and just take his earnings, and there you go. And that's what happens to old Blueface. And he was definitely doing his thing. I don't know what girl. Well, I think he was dating that other girl, Krishan or something like that. Yeah, but I don't know if they together. I'm sure they not. But they was having their little up and downs, and then the beefing and all that, and it's crazy. But you know, I'm sure he could probably redeem himself when he get out, make that money back, do some concerts. You know what I'm saying? That's really what he gonna have to do, because them people want what they want. They come into court. She's showing up to court, and I definitely can't blame her, because if somebody owe you that kind of money, why would you not go? You know what I mean? It's like, that's on him what he said. I can't make him not say it. You know what I'm saying? But he thought it wasn't going to be no repercussions because he felt like it was a beef. And he probably could have came and fought it and even made some statements like that. But obviously being in jail, that was the perfect time for her to strike, because not only do you seem like the case could be foul, but you look foul because you coming from the jail, and that's all they got to do is go to court every week and say, yeah, this guy is currently in custody at blah, blah, blah. That look bad in the jurisdiction of the law, because they like, that you already in jail and somebody else bringing you to court. So your rights is already compromised. They looking at your rights like you barely got rights. And then the rights you do got, you stamping on them by hurting people or foul, whatever you did to this girl. And she's smart by taking him to court and acting like she a victim. If she is, she may be even going through the stuff she's saying. You know, who's to tell? You know what I mean? Because that's her real, it's only her call. And then if the judge go by her accounts, then he gotta use his bank account to fix her life. And that's what he gonna have to do. So, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about that over here at Hip Hop News Buzz. We talking about the stuff that's going on in the hip hop industry. Everything else to an entertainment. We try to talk to y'all and, you know, get a conversation going, because we love hip hop, we love movies, we love music, we love all this stuff. And I know you guys love it too. So hit the like button, share the message, and we'll be right back with a new conversation right after this.